My name is Stacy Page, and I'm a Head Start teacher at Duff Allen Central Elementary. Today, we're going to be working with cereal. Kids love cereal, and it's an easy tool that everybody has in their home that they can use to teach their children some academic skills. Okay, I also have paper and some string, a marker, and some glue. The first thing I would use to work with the cereal is have my child count. As you drop a piece of cereal in the plate, you could have them count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. You could also lay the cereal out, have them touch it with their finger, and do one-to-one correspondence, counting each cereal individually. The next activity I would have them do is easy and simple addition. What I've done here is I wrote out a simple addition problem, and I would have them lay the paper down and show me one cereal, and they would put one cereal right there, and then have them place 2 cereal under the number 2. Then I would have them join their sets together, and then they could count the cereal. 1, 2, 3. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay, and you can do several different types of early addition and subtraction. Okay, the next activity I would do is more and less. I would put a few pieces of cereal on each side of my paper and ask them which side has more cereal. They would point to this one and count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to this side 1, 2. This has less, this has more. Okay, another activity that you could do is sorting the cereal. Okay, you could take your marker and draw and have them sort their Fruit Loops by color. This will also help them recognize their colors. They could sort them by color first. And then next, you could add in a different type of cereal, such as Trix, and have them sort them by shape. They would put the Trix on one side and the Fruit Loops on others. And then you could also throw in some Chex. That's a different type of cereal shape. And that's how they would sort, by color, then by shape. Okay. Then, if I wanted them to learn a number, I would take my marker and I would write the number I want them to work with. Here I've wrote the number 4, I've wrote the word out, and then I even wrote the dots out for quantifying the number 4. What they would do with this is they would squeeze the glue so they're getting in the fine motor skills. And then they would take the cereal and glue their cereal to the number 4. Like so, until all of the number 4 was filled up. The next activity I would have them do, I'm going to use a white piece of paper so this shows up better. We could make patterns with the cereal. I would get 2 different colors of cereal to start out, and I would start by making a pattern. Red, yellow, red, yellow. And then I would read the pattern with my child, red, yellow, and ask them to extend the pattern. What would come next? Red, yellow, yellow. And then I would have them read the pattern with me. Red, yellow, yellow, yellow. So that's another fun math activity that you could do with your child. Okay, and then shapes. You could talk about the different shapes of your cereal. This is a circle. The 3D shape would be the spear. Okay, and then the Chex could be your square. I haven't seen any rectangle or triangles yet, so if you do, let me know. Or you could pick a particular shape that you want your child to work with. Here I've drew a circle and then wrote the circle word down there. And I would do the same thing as I did with the number 4. I would place the glue on the circle, have my child squeeze the glue out, working that fine motor. And then they could take the cereal and place it on the circle. We could also even count how many cereals did it take to make the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're getting that counting in. Or you could even work a pattern into your shape of your circle. And then I would have all the cereal on there. Okay, another activity that I like to do with my kids, and they love this one. After they've sorted their cereal or they did their counting, I give them a piece of yarn. And this is so fun. Kids love making necklaces. So right here, I'm working my fine motor skills with my child. And you could make this into a pattern. You could count, put on 10 cereals. And they would just thread this up and put it on their necklace. It also helps if you put a piece of tape around the end or kind of work that on there. Oh, my cereal was closed off. That's why it didn't work. Okay, so, and bead it like so, and you could do patterns and counting with this. Okay, and they could make a necklace or a bracelet. Okay, my next activity I would have my child do that is fun is my name. I would write their name out very large so that they could have more room to glue their cereal on. And here's that fine motor again. Working the fine motor abilities. And I would glue the name with them. Like so. And give them some more cereal, some colorful cereal, their favorite cereal. And have them glue that cereal on there. Okay, and I would have them glue all the cereal on their name, let it dry, and here's what a finished product looked like. I used tricks for this part. Okay, now another fun activity that you could do is teaching them a letter. Just like the number, you can pick a letter that they're struggling with, or even start with the A and then keep progressing and going down the alphabet. Here I chose the letter A because it's the first letter, and work the fine motor with them again and use some glue. Okay, and then place the cereal on the letter A. You can make a pattern, you can count the cereal as you're placing it on there with your child. And all these activities, the kids really love this because they're working with something they really like, and they are fun.